So what is up, you beautiful people? Nate here, bringing you the K-pop news show, I think. That's not the official name, but that's what I'm gonna call it for now. I'm starting to think just to call it the Nate Dizzle show. Who knows? Anyway, I just want to preface a few things. One of the things is that if it's like a very slow news day for like K-pop, I won't make a video due to the fact like literally the only news yesterday was that Ailee was making a comeback. Like that was honestly the biggest thing in the K-pop world at that moment. The second thing is that I only report the news and only throw in my opinion. Literally all I do is read the articles, summarize the articles, throw in a few jokes here and there, and then I throw in my opinion, and that's it. But as usual, you guys can always check out the original article down in the description box where I link all the stories that I talk about in any of my videos. But with all that being said, let's get to our first story of the day, and that is SM finally confirms Red Velvet's comeback for September. This whole comeback for Red Velvet literally was announced for July, then was announced for August, and now it's been announced for September, so hopefully they actually, SM actually goes through with it. But I do gotta just toot my own horn real quick, is that I did kind of call it because I knew EXO was coming back, or, they came back, with the Repackaged album, and then SHINee announced they're coming back in September as well, so I just assumed, Red Velvet's gonna fill that spot in between. And honestly, if you've seen the past few videos, I'm super excited for this comeback because I believe one of these nights is the English title is I did enjoy that song. Not initially when it came out. Well, I thought it was, alright when it initially came out, but I gave it a few more listens throughout the month, and I'm, like, in love with it, but, it's not the same as, like, Ice Cream Cake and Dum Dum, where those two charted really well, and, according to, stats online, I don't really remember where they came from, I just remember reading them, is that, one of these nights didn't chart too well, or rather, they didn't chart as well as Ice Cream Cake and Dum Dum. So I'm hoping this next comeback is a super bop that could bring Red Velvet up to Twice and G-Friend, and maybe IOI's popularity level, but definitely Twice and G-Friend, because those two groups, they're hot stuff. Everybody, like, they're in the top 100s constantly. Anyway, moving on to our next story, which still has to do with Tiffany, and that's she leaves the show that she was on, which was called Sister Slam Dunk. I'm just gonna leave it at there. You guys already know my opinion. I feel like this has gotten too far for what it initially was, but that's usually the case with these K-pop scandals that the K netizens, K fans, they take things like to the next level. I feel like, because honestly, Tiffany apologized, and that's, at least she apologized, right? It's not like she went dark after the whole fiasco and didn't apologize. But sadly, Tiffany's sacrifice paved the way for Red Velvet's comeback. But let's move on to our next story, and that is Big Bang's 10th anniversary. My gosh, Big Bang is as old as my cousin. Literally, my first cousin just turned 10 this past Sunday, and it's crazy to think Big Bang as a group is the same age as my cousin. But YG, where's the Full Made album? My cousin, not the one I'm talking about here, another one, she's waiting for that album, guys. Come on, stop making her wait. I just got her a light stick. Granted, it's a little bit too late because she already went to the Big Bang concert, but she really wants that full album. The thing is, some of the members have to enlist soon, so YG, if you still want to make money, you gotta turn out that album. Anyway, moving on to our last story of the day, it's that NUEST and GOT7 are both potentially filming new MVs for potential comebacks. Both groups have been seen on a set, filming stuff, where NUEST, I believe someone posted on Instagram like a blurry picture of one of the members, and with GOT7, it was just a picture of them doing stuff, which who knows? But let's move on to the teasers of the day. Our first teaser of the day has to do with NCT Dream, which is the next subunit of NCT. If I'm understanding this correctly, NCT is the group as a whole, NCT is the main unit, and then NCT 127 is the South Korea unit, and then NCT Dream is basically like the youth unit where all of the members are aged from 14 to 17. They just opened up Instagram. I'll put the picture here of their member that they put. I don't remember his name. It's like Jinsuk or something like that, along the lines of that. And they also released a schedule for when they're announcing the next 6 members. And I'm super serious of what their songs, like what their concept is going to be, because these members, like I said, they're aged between 14 years old and 17 years old. I'm pretty sure that's like regular age, not Korea age, because I feel like if they do like a concept similar to like Fire Truck or the Seventh Sense, it just wouldn't work out with them. But hey, you never know. SM might mix like Mickey Mouse and EDM, and that would be their track. And I mentioned earlier that Ailee was coming back, but she actually released a music video teaser today, and it actually features a member of IOI, and that member being my bias, Nayoung. But I'm not sure if this is part of the comeback she announced, or this was just like ready to like be released just like over on their part. Weird. I just noticed that most of my biases are from 1995. Like Jungwoo from EXID, she's my ultimate bias as of right now. She's born in 95. And Jisoo, who's, you know, Blackpink, she's creeping up hella fast. And she's born in 95, so I don't know. And then there's Nayoung, and she's born in 95 as well. I'm pretty sure there are others, but I don't... Mimi? Yeah, Mimi too. I think she's born in 95 as well. I might have a problem. But to be honest, I'm kind of okay with that problem. And our last teaser of the day is Laboum's Shooting Love music video teaser. And honestly, it looks fantastic. I'm super hyped. I'm about to go pre-order their album because I feel like they won't win, but I can at least try to let them win. But here I'm going to introduce a new segment of the show, which really isn't new, but it's all the releases within the past 24 hours. And the first thing on my list was CL's US debut song called Lifted. I just checked the international and the US iTunes chart. For the US chart, she is within the top 100 last I checked, and that was about like 30 minutes ago. And for the international iTunes chart, she's within the top 30, so I think it's somewhat successful because she's in the top 100, right? I mean, when Blackpink debuted like last week, they were in like the top 40s or top 60s, so I don't know. And I'm gonna be honest with you guys, if you haven't seen it yet, I'm really enjoying the song. You can check out my reaction here. Next up is EXO's third repackaged album with their title track called Lotto, and that music video in the Chinese version, I'll link the Korean one, and it's pretty good. It would be a lot better without the auto-tune, but the auto-tune kind of just kills it. And the last thing is Blackpink's Whistle Dance Practice video. I'm not gonna lie to you guys, I'm a simple man. I see Jisoo and I click on whatever I like, whatever I favorite, I retweet. I said it before, I'm pretty sure I'm in love with her. And like I said, she's creeping up that bias list. Like Jungwoo, I love her too, but you know, something about Jisoo just makes me like just makes me want to love her more. But to be honest, all of the ladies in Blackpink are super awesome, and honestly, I only picked Jisoo because she was the first one I picked. But honestly, Rose, Lisa, Jennie, they're all bias wreckers. Like, I'm not gonna lie. But yeah, that's everything I wanted to talk about. Let me know what your thoughts on any of the stories I talked about down in the comments below. Like, are you excited for that Red Velvet comeback? Do you think Tiffany's sacrifice was worth the Red Velvet comeback? What's your thoughts on NCT Dream? Also, side note, I should mention that their debut stage is going to be on August 25th. That's hella soon. But yeah, just let me know in general your thoughts down in the comments below. But with all that being said, I hope you guys enjoyed the video, and if you did, don't forget to show the video some love by liking it, and if you're new here, subscribe me. I do this from Monday through Thursday, but like I said at the beginning of the video, if there's no like major news, I won't make a video for that day. But yeah, I'll see you guys all on Monday, unless someone decides to make a comeback this weekend, and or someone decides to debut, and or some big news comes out about something. But until then, bye.